Good morning. Hello, Ali. Hello, Lex. Hello, Laura. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I've put a dress on again. Thought I'd make an effort. Ta-da. See, little fashion show every morning. Put more dingly dangly earrings in. Not the most practical dress, but hey, who needs practical? Yeah, happy Saturday. It's another beautiful day. Thank you, Lex. To be fair, I should put my glasses on because I can't read. It's all a bit of a blur. But I thought sometimes it's nice to not wear glasses. Yeah, so I've just not been up that long. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Julie. Happy Saturday. I don't know what I did yesterday. Oh, hi, Tommy. Good morning. I've been trying to sort out getting an Amazon account and doing like admin stuff like that. It seems to take forever. And sort out my Avon, the new Avon catalogues out. Plug, just in case you wanted to look online and order through my shop. Links in the description. Yeah, so I've done a few bits this morning, but I have got some other stuff on my list. I must admit I'm getting a little bit frustrated at not being able to open because I keep hearing of other shops being open and thinking, well, they're not essential. Why are they open and why can't we open? It's a little bit frustrating. I know we're all trying to do our bit, but it doesn't feel like we're all doing our bit. So it's a little bit frustrating. Oh, you've got a little summer house. How sweet, Julie. Lex, I've got 8 more Etsy listings to do today, and then that's 50 done. Wow, that's brilliant. Well done. I think I've done about 3 or 4 this week. I've just had other stuff that I've needed to get done, so that took over. But yeah, so I can't open up. It was quite funny the other day. I was in the shop, and this guy who lives locally and is a little bit he can be a good customer or he can be a pain in the arse. He sort of swings and roundabouts. But he knocked on my window and I was in the shop and he said, "Are you opening?" And I said, "I'm not allowed to until the 15th of June. And he said, "Don't worry, I'll ring them." So I said, "Who are you going to ring? Boris?" And he went, "Yep, leave it with me," and walked off. So I'm waiting for a response from Boris to see whether I can open my shop. Oh, last night, some idiot is the only way to describe them, decided that driving round town, like the whole way round town and through town, with their car making, like going really, really fast, but then obviously got something on their car that makes it loud. You know, one of those. That was at about 3 o'clock this morning. Bless them. I suppose we all have to vent our frustrations in some way. Just doesn't necessarily have to impact on everybody else in the town, I don't think, but hey. Yes, a Boris hotline. Let's see. I mean, I think they could probably get on very well. I think they're very similar. Morning, Sue. How are you? Happy Saturday. Morning, Heather. Yeah, so today I do have to go to the post office. And what else do I need to do? Do some listing. I really need to clean up because outside, so normally I'd sweep up every day and I have my windows cleaned once a month and do them a bit in between, but I've not done my windows for a few weeks and I've not swept up outside properly, and now somebody's dog's done a mess, so I need to clean all that up. We had a guy, Lex, we had a guy on the street outside late last night talking really loud into his phone about how hard it is to be drug addict during lockdown. Oh, bless. I feel sorry for him. Hi, Carrie. because like the town that I live in is a valley. It's in the valley, and so I don't know if that makes it worse, but it just seems to echo. All the noise just sort of echoes up. So it's incredibly loud. So even when people just walk along the street here and just talking normally, if it's summer and we've got our bedroom windows up upstairs, you can hear every word. Yeah, honestly, I've many a time wanted to go and chase people down the street with their noisy cars. Just, yeah, drives you insane. I could hear them coming because I heard them like on the periphery of the town going round and round, and I was thinking any minute now they're going to come down our street like a jet, and they did, and with that woke my husband up and the dog and probably the kids, don't know, but I'd been listening to them driving around because they weren't content with just going on a journey from A to B. They wanted to wake everybody in the whole town up. And I don't know, do you have your local like Facebook groups where people talk about local things? And then somebody complained about the loud car this morning, and then they get criticised, and I don't get it. I don't get social media sometimes. I think we've got a right to complain if somebody drives at 3 o'clock in the morning, and then you don't get attacked for complaining about it. So. There used to be a car that used to drive through town at 4 o'clock every morning. He would drive down our street because ours was like a little straight run. So people, and at that time of the morning, they think it's quiet. So they'll just speed up as they drive down. And then he used to drive through at 4 every morning and wake me up. And it used to drive me insane. And I swore that one day I would sit out and wait for him and jump out in front of him. Are you managing to buy any stock, Kirsten, or aren't you bothered, Sue? I have been looking. I bought a bit of glassware from the auction locally. I do want some stock. I put a Facebook post on saying, you know, if you've got things you want to sell, get in touch. But I've not had a lot of response. And I've looked at the local auction houses, and they just seem to be concentrating on the small stuff that they can sell, cutting me out, if that makes sense. So things like jewelry, silver, that kind of thing, that they can put on an online auction and anybody can bid on it. And so then it becomes too expensive for me as a middleman, if you know what I mean. I tend to do better with job lots because collectors or, you know, customers as such don't want job lots. They want just the single items, and those single items are the stuff that they're concentrating on in the auctions while they're having to do it online. So not had a look, and I've been looking on eBay for things but not found anything really. I am a little bit more picky now about what I buy, so I don't want to just buy tad, although I've got a lot of tad. It's motorbikes doing the circuit then driving past at speed. Yeah, I don't know if this was a motorbike or a car last night. It could have been a motorbike. Either, I don't know, but idiots, whatever. Yeah, Scumbag Watch Bridge End, which is actually kind of funny. Yeah, the local one to here, Ottery Matters, it's called. I would never, I mean, I post a business post on because I'm allowed to once a week. So I do that once a week, but apart from that, I don't get involved because it's just ridiculous. You can say something harmless and just be torn down for it. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Carol, I can relate. I have a neighbour who goes out and starts his bike early morning just to test it. Yeah, I don't think other people are aware of other, you know, what's around them, are they? They just blindly go and I want to do this. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is. Our local Facebook group is full of whinging and normally full of lost phone posts. Yeah. Oh, ours is the usual dog poo. Does anybody know when the Chinese takeaway opens? that kind of thing. But if anybody says anything sort of criticising, they just get slated. There's a little village just up from here, and it's a couple of years ago they had some speed bumps put in to make everyone drive 20 miles an hour and less. And somebody put on the Ottery Matters group, has anyone noticed how the road is more noisy since they put the speed bumps in, especially with the tractors, you know, when they're harvesting? It wasn't like a massive criticism, just said, have you noticed that it's more noisy? And everybody started, if you don't like the tractors, go back to London, go back to the city, don't living in the countryside. And this person got absolutely ripped apart, and I just thought it was unnecessary. Unnecessary. Tommy says, can you imagine Zahir's neighbours the other night at his live rant? Oh, poor Z. He was apologetic though, wasn't he, last night? I didn't think it was that bad. I think in the heat of the moment, you do get really annoyed if you don't feel like you've been looked after, don't you? I suppose putting it on the internet is different to complaining to your husband or your wife or whatever, though, isn't it? Ali says, ours is exactly the same. It's cruel and very contradictory and frustrating to see. Don't know why I'm in it, to be honest. Yeah, I actually left our local Facebook group, but then when I realised I could post a business post once a week, I joined it again just so I can do that. But I don't ever comment or put any other posts, because you know that even if you say something really lame, you'll just get attacked for whatever you say. I think Bex would have had a go at him. Who? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. She wasn't there, was she? She was asleep or something. So he got away with it. Yeah, he was just complaining to his friends, but unfortunately he's got a lot of friends and it is all over the internet. I'm sure that's how he felt, you know, but well, I can see it from both sides, really. I didn't think it was that bad. Did anybody watch his AIDS live thing last night? I went in late. I don't know what I was doing. I just put it on, and the topic of discussion was interesting, so I didn't hang around for too long. Most bizarre. It was really odd. I think Lex was in. Yeah, were you there, Laura, as well? Oh my word. I mean, I don't know how it started out, but well, when the bit where I saw was Carla was trying to get you to join in. Well, just as well you didn't, I'd say. Tommy says, if I ever go to the UK again, I have to meet Zahir. I'd rather meet him than any famous person for sure. Yeah. Well, and me, obviously. You would want to meet me too. And Lex and Nick and Carla and there's so many, isn't there? And ads. I had to cancel my live with Edward for next week. Something's come up, so he can't make it. So, oh, Chris, it was Carla's fault, was it? Really? Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I had to cancel that live with Edward next week, because he's got something come up, and so I have got something else lined up, possibly, which I won't say because obviously I've just put the one out for Edward and then had to cancel that, so I don't want to reschedule something and then. Well, yeah, Tommy, if you come over, then we have to have a big reseller meetup, won't we? And then you can meet everybody all at once. That's the best way. Where does Z live? I can't remember where Z lives. Is it up north? Up north? Can't remember. painful silence. Right, so that's what I was going to say. So these lives, I'm going to try and keep doing them for a bit. I'm going to do another one tomorrow morning. North somewhere. Garstang, I don't know where that is. Staines area. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a live. I'm going to do a live tomorrow morning, but then Monday and Tuesday, I'm having a couple of days off from the live early mornings because, oh, Preston, right, yeah. Because Monday morning, Kelly's on, isn't she? And so I don't want to, you know, cross over with Kelly. And Tuesday, I've got something on. I've got stuff going on Tuesday, and so I can't do Tuesday. So I'm going to have 2 lions. Yay! Well, not lions, but I won't have to wash my hair and get dressed. So today is a normal day again. Bits and bobs of work to do. And then tomorrow I thought I might have a day off from the shop, do some cooking, do some housework and that kind of thing. Fancy watching a film, actually. I haven't watched a film for ages. I haven't watched anything for ages. Yeah, Garstang's a funny name, isn't it? I can't. If you said Garstang, I wouldn't know where that is. But I know where Preston is. Because my brain today is not, you know, but I'm ploughing through Downton Abbey again for research. I do like things like that. It's ages since they put on a really good period drama. I used to love a period drama. They used to do them regularly. They haven't been on for ages. I might just watch Sense and Sensibility or something. That's a plan. Yeah, something like that. One of those sort of films. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get my brain in focus because it's obviously not working today. Ads and BCP are up there as well. I have no idea where BCP is. Ads. Yeah, I wouldn't have known where ads is either, to be fair. I don't know who else is in that direction. But then I'm not very good at geography, so. Or remembering stuff, retaining any kind of information. So probably not the best person to ask. All I know is I'm down in the south, but not the south. I'm in the southwest. And everybody else is north. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely weekend if I don't catch you tomorrow. Downton's brilliant. I love Downton Abbey. You need to watch it. Although my husband never watched it with me, I watched it on my own. Yes, I think you should sit down and watch it. My husband's watching, what's he watching? Breaking Bad from the start. And we still haven't watched Killing Eve. So we've got loads to watch. I'm just not getting around to it. Yeah, have a great weekend, everyone. I will be here tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, see, what's wrong with me? But if I don't catch you, have a great weekend. Love you lots. Bye-bye.